On to the next pin. Here we got this 29-4 barrow Eli's got on the stick. Another OSHA Barbosa. Once again, mom's a litter mate to Sawyer Schliff's reserve heavy to Illinois a few years ago. Musser family's class winning cross at Indiana that same year. 4 barrows out of this litter, and this is kind of the smaller one, but dang sure doesn't take a back seat to anything. A little different from his litter mates, maybe not quite as just crazy stout. You talk about one that is sharp looking, still big in his features, still big in his leg, big in his toes. Really correct. Very high on this one. I think talk about one that you can just feed on and let that thing rock and roll all summer long. To me, very easily makes a middleweight type situation at a late July, early August state fair. But I think that one's just so sharp looking, still opened up, still stout, extra shape up high. I mean, that thing's going to have a big back when it's all said and done. But that look through his front 1/3 and still having the bone and the forearm and the sternum and blade that one's got, I think is very hard to put together. You see how that one goes when he goes away from you. Just right to where you can feed that thing and never gonna get too wide. You wouldn't think. Length of body is just right. I mean, that one's not too short, not too long. I think ceiling is very high on that one, and should be just an enjoyable one to feed. I mean, not one that you're gonna have to starve to get him right. One that you can just kind of let that thing roll, but height the shoulder and look is really good, and that one still reads to me to be an extra stout one when he gets big and bulky and mature. With the way that one's bred and the way he looks right now, I expect pretty big things out of that one. That one, we've had a few people through in this group, and I've been a little surprised how many people have found him. I mean, that one's been popular, but I think one that maybe be a little skinnier right now, but I think that one's pedigree and skeleton and look get you a long ways, and I think that one's ceiling is very high on him. Once again, 29-4 OSHA Barbosa crossbred barrow.